The man cleaned the edge of an ice skate and opened his mouth to inspect his teeth. There was a deep, painful hole in one of them. There was no doctor anywhere nearby, so he made a brave decision. He placed the sharp edge of the ice skate against the damaged tooth, held it firmly, picked up a stone, and struck it hard. A wave of unbearable pain hit him, and he collapsed unconscious. When he regained consciousness, he began opening the packages, hoping to find something useful. The first box contained a pile of videotapes. The second had a volleyball. The third contained another pair of ice skates, which he used to crack coconuts. Then he found a woman's dress. He tore its edges and turned it into a fishing net. But when he reached the last package, he stopped. Instead of opening it, he set it aside, keeping it as a reason to stay alive. Sometime later, he caught a small fish using his makeshift net, but the smell was so strong that he couldn't eat it. He tried to start a fire by rubbing two sticks together, but accidentally cut his hand. In anger, he smashed everything around him. After calming down, he noticed his bloody handprint on the volleyball. He drew a face on it and named it Wilson. From then on, Wilson stayed with him and he even talked to it. He kept trying to make fire. Eventually, smoke rose from the wood. He bent down and gently blew on it. The fire ignited. That night, he lit a large fire on the beach, cooked a delicious crab, and gained a new companion named Wilson. 8 years passed. The man had adapted to island life. He could catch fish easily, but the loneliness was still unbearable. One day, he noticed a large metal sheet floating in the sea. Watching how it tilted with the wind, he formed a plan to build a raft and use it like a sail. He cut down trees, dried their bark, and turned it into rope. He even used the reels from the videotapes to make more rope, but it still wasn't enough. He looked at Wilson. He couldn't bring himself to tear apart his only friend. Broken and hopeless, he climbed the cliff where he had once tied a noose to end his life. He untied it. His purpose had changed. Now he wanted to live. He finished the raft, secured Wilson, carved a message into the rock, and tied Wilson to the front of the raft. He also took along the package he had never opened. Then he set out to battle the ocean waves. When a storm hit, he quickly loosened the ropes and raised the sail. The raft survived. During the rain, he collected water in coconut shells and proudly showed Wilson the fish he caught. But that night, another storm came, and the sail was torn away. He held Wilson tightly as the raft drifted through the waves. By morning, Wilson had been swept into the sea. He jumped into the water, desperately trying to reach him. The closer he got to Wilson, the farther he drifted from the raft. In the end, heartbroken, he returned to the raft. He threw away the paddle and collapsed. He had lost Wilson and his will to live. Then, far out at sea, he spotted a ship. With his last bit of strength, he raised both hands. He was rescued. A month later, Chuck returned home, but the woman he had thought about for 8 years was now married to someone else. At the company's welcome event, the seafood tasted completely bland to him. Back in civilization, holding his girlfriend's photo in his pocket, he sank into deep thought. In the end, Chuck bought another volleyball of the same brand. He took the package that had stayed with him for 8 years and delivered it to the address written on it. He left a thank you note and quietly walked away. What he didn't know was that inside the package was a waterproof, solar-powered, auto-charging satellite phone. Fate had given him help right from the beginning. He just never had the courage to open it. Maybe that's what life is like. There are always some regrets that remain.